In this tutorial, we're going to look at an absolute reference. So for the scenario, we're going to suppose that we work at a company that has 4 different departments with different number of employees in each department. So we're just going to make up some numbers here, 20, 25, 15, and 12. So these are numbers of people in each department. And then we're considering how much we can afford to buy a Christmas gift for each employee for all of these departments. So let's say we're considering either a $25 gift, a $50 gift, or a $75 gift. So what we want to know then is how much it would cost for each one. So what we want to do, normally you would just multiply 20 times 25 to calculate the amount for this first department. So we will do that, equals to start our formula, and then I click on my 20 times, and I will click on the 25 and hit enter. So that would be $500. Now I'm going to use my fill handle because I want to prove a point that it's not going to work or calculate correctly. And I'm going to copy that down. You can see that's grossly inaccurate. 12 times 25 would certainly not be this 2 million that it came out to. So that's because what Excel assumes is relative referencing. So let's talk for a minute about the difference between absolute and relative. If I don't do anything to my formula, it's going to assume relative. So what this formula really did, it calculated one number to the left and one number above. So when I used my fill handle and went down, notice B2 times C1, when it copied down it did the same. 1 to the left, B3 times C2, 1 above. So that's inaccurate. So they're getting higher and higher. 1 to the left, 1 above, 1 to the left, 1 above. So what I need to do is make an absolute reference. I need to say absolutely everyone go up and multiply by C1. So I want to leave the 1 to the left the same, the B2, the B3, B4, and B5. But the C1, I want to say everyone use that. So the way we tell the computer that is the code of a $sign. Has nothing to do with money, it's just the code we're using. So $C saying absolutely use that column, and $1 absolutely use that row. Now when I hit enter, of course that one's not going to change, but it will drastically change now when I fill down. I've correctly calculated, if you look, B3, 1 to the left, times C1. B4 times C1, B5 times C1. So now we'll do the same thing here, equals, again, 20 times, click here, but I need to make that an absolute reference, so it will go up there every time. Now when I calculate down with my fill handle, it correctly calculates. Again, this one equals 20 times, click here, make it an absolute reference, and I have a correct calculation that way. All right, that's using absolute reference.